Hello, Tim is here. We're back to Repel the Rifts. And last time we played Pathfinder with Lancers successfully and the Mechanic successfully. It was our first successful run on Mechanic. Mostly because of the awesome artifact Bloodlust Protocol that allows us to scale damage every night on towers per kill up to 30. Very strong artifact. We got it at wave 10. Before wave 10 we had a few close ones. Soon after wave 10 we also had a couple of close ones, but then we scaled out of any danger level and successfully completed wave 25. So now it's turn for the Researcher. Last time I lost with the Researcher, which was a little bit surprising because it was my first loss on the Researcher. All the previous, I believe so, first, maybe second. I think first, don't remember that well. But Researcher is very strong, have very strong towers, very strong skills, so I don't remember what exactly killed us. But I remember that I did not really expect it that much. So, what will we do? I think it will very much depend on the terrain we have. And we'll definitely start with one of them, just because it's very strong for the early waves. Scanned. Scanned is -6 damage, which is not bad. So now we will be doing, instead of 7, 13 damage per hit. We shoot rather fast, so should take care of the first wave. So far they get in only 1 stack of burn. With a little bit fire rate, a little bit higher fire rate, we will be able to apply several stacks of burning, but not yet. These want a little bit more damage. Let's try that. Okay, longer path is better. So let's go that, and let's put one here. And poisoned. Good. Poisoned is very strong for the early waves. Will take care of many of enemies entirely by itself. So I'm interested in taking Cryo or Tremor for the reason that we have this vulnerabilities stacking. So for the damage is increased by 5% for each unique debuff affecting them. And Tremor eventually can apply Quagmire. And Cryo can have Frostbite and Brittle. So I think I want to try it. Let's take a Cryo and let's put you here. You go for highest HP, you go for highest HP. Your normal damage is 42, yet you apply 60. Hard to see. I believe 60. Yes. Because they are affected by... So you are the only one who have stacked, so this is good. Let me think. You are the only one who have scanned, so you were reducing their armor by 6. So at least I would have 42 plus 6, 48. So, and then it would have 1, 2, 3, 4 different statuses effects, so would increase by 20% the damage, right? And 20% of approximately 50 is another 10. So maybe they were affected already by shock. I'm not sure. So yeah, 60 is approximately right. Because one thing I'm not sure is whether that applies to my towers or only to the researcher himself. I believe it applies to the towers, so just wanted to double check. Here we can... It is a discount anomaly, right? Yes, so let's put the most expensive tower then. And scanned is alright. Poisoned, also alright. So area of effect that reduces everybody's armor and makes everybody poisoned is quite strong. Then Overlord, slow. Usually not a scary wave, especially since I have towers to deal with crowds. So this is a strong enabler for surges. This also. So with such a start, I am very inclined to go heavy on surges, but we'll see. Gain 1% increased damage over time, damage when killing a demon with the damage over time. Max of 15% gain per night. That is very interesting because I have plenty of damage over time. Let's try it. Never had it before. Max of 15% gained per night. I think I have good chances of killing at least 15 enemies per night with damage over time. Like, yes, Surge will have very strong front base damage, but with Ignition and with Poisoned and with Ionized and with Shocked, I still believe we can have enough damage over time applied. I do want another heater here. I want this, I want this. We gained 15. And it was in the night with guys with shields, which is always tricky because shields prevent us from applying any debuffs. So I like 2 excavation sites very much, but I also like a long path very much. So let's go for that. Let's put another surge in here. And we go that. Quick. Okay. Might need to use my toxic protocol here. Let's be careful with these guys. But maybe not. I think we're all right. So instead we can make that, and we can make that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So only one is missing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. One heater in here. Fire rate. Not sure I will go for general crit chance. For search specific, yes. General, not sure that it is that needed. Paralyzed is stunning chance. Good. I do need more surges, at least for night 10. They're probably the best thing I have to deal with boxers. Instant level up and 2 dig sites. Yes. Instant level up of ionizer. Okay, said I want more surges. I think we're alright. I do believe Wave 10 Boxers has been nerfed a bit, because it is 18 Boxers. I believe it was 24 before. So it feels a bit easier lately. Let's go this. Okay, what do we have? At the end of the night, if the commander has less than 50% HP, heal. Don't like that, feels very weak. For every 40 tower attacks, gain 1 commander energy. That is good. My hitters will be attacking very often and will be gaining me reasonable amount of energy. Reduces the deployment cost of all towers by 10%. This is also good. I think I'll take that rather. So let me dig here. Grants free market rerolls per day. Tower level ups are discounted by 10%. Let's go for rerolls. We'll be rolling. Critical hit chance. Critical hit chance is better on a surge, but the position is better for a hitter. Nothing. Loot. Runners. Don't think I need toxic protocol here, but let's save some energy just in case. Yeah, I think we're all right. Skip. Okay, time to buy things, I guess. This one is the one I don't like and never buy. Losing to range is just so antithetical to what surges are. Surges are towers that shoot very far, cover most of your path, and deal incredible amount of damage. And turning them into towers that don't shoot very far is just not something I'm ready to do. We'll take this. We'll not take this. We'll take that. We'll take that. Although... So now I'm at this weird place where I want to go heavy on heaters to apply ignited because my damage over time scales every night for a lot. But I also want to have some surges to deal with thicker enemies and with to destroy the enemy's shields quick enough, so I can start applying debuffs. So heaters don't benefit that much from the percent increase of the damage. Like, they don't do that much damage with their regular attack. So buying this kind of stuff mostly benefits my surges and nothing else. Is it worth it? Probably still yes. How many stacks of heat? 9 stacks. Not a lot. Definitely this one. Good. Wanted to turn path towards here, and in general this path is now way stronger. This is very short and don't have that many towers, so I do need to make it stronger. Rate of fire increased by 20% for 3 seconds, stacks up to 1 times. Not that much. Demon takes 50% increased damage from damage over time when their armor is negative. I do have ways to decrease armor, so that can be very strong. Let's try it. So I want to put one in here, one in here. Definitely this, definitely this, definitely this. Let's go. This is just beautiful. So another heater in here. Another heater in here. And I can build a ionizer in here, for example. It would cover all this area and also this area when I survey here. Glued. Okay. Shop remains as is. Let's go. This one, please. Yes, yes. Run out of money. Yes. Okay, these guys are scary. And I didn't build any tower here to take care of them. Shield and Aegis is a bad combination when most of my damage comes from damage over time effect. Okay, putting a bunch of soldiers here would create a very nice zone of very nice coverage of this path, and would protect me from dangers like I had in the previous wave, so they will be ditching out very decent damage to the guys with Aegis and shields, and they would be able to cover all of the paths. So something that I should try to invest into. Now these guys absolutely not scary. They should burn very well with all the fire that I have. So still let's place a couple of surges. So expensive. And I just have 2 cryos, 3 cryos. Is it even worth it? But also I have perfect amount of ore, so yes, I have to do it. Definitely this one. Definitely this one. Eureka! Why I cannot survey here? Because it is very restricted by these 2 terrains and have to go forward. Right, because it's a double path and there was no way to put a fork in here. I see. All damage over time damage is increased by yet another 50%. Okay. We got a choice between 3 absolutely broken artifacts that Bloodlust Protocol and Heuristic Processor early in the game, they just solve the game for you. They scale your damage so much that you don't need to worry about anything. Voodoo Magic is specifically strong for what I'm doing right now, when I have tons of damage over time effects. And also, if this 50% is not additive but multiplicative with this one, then it's just completely bonkers. I don't know if it's additive or multiplicative, so will it be 225 plus 50, 275, or will it be 225 plus 50% of that, which is 112 and a half and 337 and a half total? Don't know. I think I would rather go Heuristic Processor, because I don't think I need more scaling of damage over time. It is just strong enough. I need to be sure that damage over time is applied sufficiently to those who have Aegis and shields. So for that I need to get off their shields sooner, and if they have Aegis, I need to make sure that whatever damage is going through the Aegis is as large as possible. So Heuristic Processor is more aligned with those two goals. Although seeing Voodoo Magic here would definitely be nice. Let's build one here. Let's dig. Nothing. Let's put this, and then let's buy that and that. Deals 8 bonus damage for each stack of Frostbite on the target. This bonus is increased by 1% for every 5% of this tower's bonus rate of fire from upgrades. How much extra fire do we have? Very little. It's all right. But now I need to strengthen this path. Insight. How do we strengthen this path? Probably heater here. And here can be a good idea. No, not this one. This one, yes. So they get in around 5 stacks of ignited. That's far from maximum 10. I did not increase sufficiently the fire rate of the heaters. Yes. Very expensive, and as we just seen, we don't really reach max stacks of ignited that often. So probably not. Also, will it count towards damage over time death or not? Is this rapid combustion a damage over time kill or some effect kill? Does it contribute to the kill count of tower? So for example, I'm not convinced, not convinced, I don't know whether Bloodlust protocol works well with heater. Like if enemies die due to them being burning. Hello, I missed the chat. Is English a native language? No, not at all. English is my second language. How are you doing? Right, so I doubt that demons die to damage over time would trigger Bloodlust protocol and would make heaters do more damage, because that would be completely broken. Also, how would you know which of the heaters contributed most to the kill and where would you give it? So similarly, I am not sure whether some effects from the artifacts that can deal damage, if this damage was the lethal one, does it count anywhere or not? Okay. That being said, I don't think I will be freezing this upgrade, so let's roll and let's go to the next night. I think let's just buy things. Not this one. Yes, this one. I will get this one, yes. The damage of ignited is increased by that much. Max stacks of ignited. Not sure that this applies often, but let's give it a try. And okay. Right, cannot afford that anymore. Max stacks of ignited by 10. That's a lot. Cannot afford it. Cannot afford that. Cannot afford that. Cannot afford anything, basically. Can afford this one. Okay. Now let's hope that this is enough. In the end, we will get probably 300% increase to damage over time. That may trigger sometimes. Although no, they have 25 armor. So I don't think I can reduce 25 armor to 0. So that probably will not trigger on this wave. But still we increased our damage to 10. Which is something. These are getting 257 per shot, so yeah, we should be able to deal with this wave. Although wave 25 did surprise me on many occasions. Yeah, armor is not negative. I think we're doing alright. Eight stacks of ignited. Takes 8 fire damage per second for 5 seconds. $15 damage per second for 5 seconds. One thing I am curious to know. Is this damage, is this percentage? So is it calculated after all these things summed up? Because this ignited takes 8 fire damage, is definitely not including this percentage. This 15, it's also it's basic damage. So now I'm a little bit concerned if it is not applied at all. So let's go slowly and see what are the ticks on them. 35, 35. So 132 there was a tick. 8 times 3, so 8 times 6, 40. I think it is applied, but it is not that obvious. Anyway, as I've been saying, researchers are strong, and we have won. So let's go to the main menu and let's have a run with Surveyor. So still my dream is to buy the legendary upgrade that makes refineries shoot and try to see how strong it is. To arrive there we will use mostly tremors, because tremors deal well with almost anything. So difficulty 5. Surveyor, let's go. Not a perfect terrain. Like at all. Sorry. I don't want to place a very expensive tower without knowing how terrain goes in the next survey. So I would rather take some damage from this wave, because it should not be a lot of damage. Yeah, they hit me just once. But now we can see. Okay. So this is a good spot. We can cover 4 tiles. This is also a good spot. Don't need anything of this. Mostly because... so one thing, Tremors totally can take care of everything. Second, I'm looking for a specific legendary upgrade in the shop, so I want the shop to be as undiluted as possible. Hounds, 172 health. $90 damage would kill them in 2 hits. Otherwise, I can build one in here and hope that this is enough. So chances are this one will be able to hit them twice on this part of the path and on this part of the path. This one probably once, so I'm looking at 80 plus 44 plus 84, so 164 damage. So they probably will bite me a little bit, but I don't think that it will be a lot of biting. Ooh. Some of them managed to run by without taking any damage whatsoever. Okay, that was something I did not account for. Because, yes, so some are here whenever this tower is shooting. So instead of being hit twice, they're not being hit at all. Yeah. Well, I played a risky game, and I got my punishment. I like this anomaly, but I also like the path to go here and maybe use these tiles for double coverage. But I also like this anomaly. So let's go this way instead. Rate of fire. Generally, yes. But first want to get stronger. This. Each refinery produces +4 additional ore for each adjacent refinery. Will take all my budget for this turn, but it's something I do want. Crushers, no. Tremor, yes. Okay, this is definitely making me stronger. Okay, let's get that. This will take next turn. This will take next turn. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, I might did a mistake taking a Quagmire for this wave, because Quagmire can trigger their ages, and so they can miss a hit from a Tremor, which deals more damage. But it seems that I'm not punished for this very much. A little bit, but... or maybe... okay. Did get a little bit of punishment. Let's go for that. Will allow us to place a lot of refineries. Probably want more towers in here to cover the spot in front of the commander. Okay. I can afford one excavation. Nice. This is also actually meaningful because I'm using all the energy that I have. But let's go with this. I just like this artifact. This night we will get 300 ore. We'll have 400. We'll be able to place one tremor in here, one tremor in here, and hope that it is enough to deal with the boxers. I have enough money to... So I could have bought it last time and have 18 more ore. Okay, so this or this. Let's go that. And let's go that. Are we dead? Yes, we're dead. As I said, Knight 10 boxers are still scary, even if they were nerfed. I'm not sure they were, but I have a feeling that there used to be more of them. Poo-poo. Okay. Our awesome killing refinery run will have to happen some other time. So I think that's enough of Repel the Rift for now. Thank you for attention. I see you in the next one. Bye now.